I've just finished a little bit of a recording night. Had some technical issues, but it's all good. I was trying to solve a few issues. You might have seen on my last batch, I did a batch of 5 all in a row while I was on holiday, and I had this ring poster up here, and it all looked a bit funny. So I thought I'd give it a good old go at fixing that, and I kind of got there today. My lighting system, as you can see, is kind of shining down here. It looks quite nice, but hopefully I've solved that for the next few. You might notice as well that I'm not wearing my usual t-shirt, so I thought I'd do a little explanation there. Eric Gilbert's in. Cheers, dude. This is just another little impromptu thing, man. So this is just similar to what the Scotch Test Dummies do once they finish recording. I probably won't do many of these, to be fair, but I figured I was in the mood for it tonight, so why not? But yeah, the t-shirts. So I've retired my t-shirts with the logo on because I've bought some new ones with the new hand logo. And so I thought I'd just get rid of the old ones now, start wearing just normal t-shirts until the new ones come in. They should be at the end of this week. But I've batch recorded the next 4. So this Thursdays, the following Mondays, the following Thursdays, and the following Mondays. So what I've done, I've recorded coming up on Thursday. This is going to be a little sneak preview. Usually I'd only do this for Patreon people, but I figured why not? They're all going to be Dram Team ones as well. Scallywag, Douglas Lang Scallywag, which is the normal one and the cast strength version. Pretty good. And then next Monday will be the Kilhoman Seneg. I don't know if you can even see that. Probably not. No. What else did I do? Oh, yeah, I did 2 more. The Aaron Madeira cask finish, which I actually covered at Christmas. Why not? And the Penderyn Welsh. Going back to the Welsh stuff. But yeah, so it's been a good evening. Eventually, finally got the stuff recorded. It's always a bit of a stress out when you're reviewing kind of wee little samples like this, because if you don't save some and you have technical issues like I did, for some reason I record everything off my my phone, which is poor effort, I know, but I can't afford a camera yet. But every now and again it overheats and it stutters. I'm not sure why. So unfortunately I didn't check in between recordings, but that's my fault. My fault for doing that. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a wonderful Tuesday evening here in the UK anyway, and Tuesday afternoon, probably in the US. Don't get that many viewers from the other side of the world at the moment, but that's all good. Hoping to attract more people as time goes on. That is the Kilhoman Seneg. Seneg? I think it's Seneg. But it's very expensive. It's £50. £50 for something that's probably 4 or 5 years old. I really like it, though. I really like it. Christopher Malloy, hello, man. Just a quick impromptu live. Nothing too special. Hopefully you can all hear me all right. My little gauge isn't going up. Had the Eric Gilbert says, had the Aaron 20-year-old a few months ago. Tasted like bourbon, but sherry hoagies. Yeah, well, I'm going to say this on my review, so this is kind of a bit spoilers, but people who don't watch the lives, they'll miss out, I guess. But the spoilers. The Aaron has this very distinctive flavour profile, very odd, and it's but it's a nice odd, and that's what I've kind of described in the video that's going to be coming up next Thursday. Is that I kind of like odd flavors in whiskey. I like things that are not normal but are kind of not gross either. It was good. I liked it a lot, actually. The Madeira cask, the orange finish, interesting. Yeah, so I'm just finishing off the last of this Kilhoman. Don't worry, I'm not going to witter on for 20 minutes like the Scotch Test Dummies do. I am just going to stick on for this probably 5 minutes and then nip off. Just wanted to let everybody know that what I was doing for the next few episodes. It's not something I do very often, but why not? I think it's a nice thing to engage with people. Got 4 people watching, which is awesome, especially for something I haven't advertised out. But yeah, that's what's coming up on the channel. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to give you a little sneak preview for the next couple of months, which is not something I do. I'm doing all samples at the moment because I'm low on bottles, but in the next couple of months, probably in order. Eric's in. Hey, dude. I'm going to be doing the Inchmurren 18. I've got the 12 to do, but I don't know. I'm going to do the 18 first, mainly because I already cracked the seal on this and I don't want it to sit there for too long. That's the only reason. But I don't like doing 2 in a row. There's guys out there that like doing that sort of thing, but I like to spread out the interest of it all. Having said that, I am going to be doing some more Douglas Lang, which is the Rock Oyster. I want to kind of get through their remarkable regional malt series. And we're doing another Kilhoman, the Loch Gorm. I really want this to focus in. Forget it in front of my face, maybe. No, still no. The Loch Gorm, Lafroig PX cask. That's pretty good, I think. And then I've got a sample. It says Paul John Brilliance on this, but it's actually a Benromach 15. That was sent to me by a good pal of mine. So what's going on in the jeans? Christopher Malloy says, I just picked up the Deanston 2008 Bordeaux cask strength. Keep an eye out for it. I haven't covered any Deanston yet. I'm gonna when I get to it. But I don't know if you on my videos you see the sample shelf I've got. I review samples that I buy. I buy all of these things from the Dram team. So any samples you see me do, I've either bought from the Dram team or I've got from sample shops with people. Good example is stuff like this. I review this a lot. This is a double Jim Beam signature craft 12-year-old. In fact, I've got 2 samples of that from good people, and I swap with whiskies that I've got. I've got whiskey everywhere. You wouldn't believe the state of my floor. Stuff like this. I bring this out a lot. The Uncle Dukes. I'm going to review this at some point, but I'm trying to get down it a little bit. If you've heard of this, it's the Brewdog. The Brewdog whiskey, and it's a Scotch grain. And it's exclusively aged in virgin American oak, so it's trying to be a little bourbony. It's all right. It's all right. Who else is in? Jason Whiskey Wise is in. Hey, dude. He's saying my favourite whiskey. I'm assuming that's the Deanston he's talking about. And the Rock Oyster he's saying is good. Christopher Muller. Yeah, it is good. In fact, I like all of the remarkable regional malts because they are very, very well selected and really quite cheap. So they're usually between 35 and 40 pounds, something like that. Some go a bit more. Like there's a Scallywag 13-year-old. That's basically what I said in my video, to be fair, that's coming out on Thursday. They're a bit more. Eric saying someone should do a review of Iron Brew. Do you know what, Eric? I couldn't do it anymore because I have a slight mild addiction to Iron Brew that I have managed to break. And I'm not drinking it anymore because it's so full of sugar, it's unreal. But there was a time when I was drinking Iron Brew like it was water. I absolutely love the stuff, but I've really got to stop it. Chris Malloy saying that they have a Campbelltown blend too. They do. I can't remember what it's called. Is it the Epicurean? Or is that the Lowland one? I can't remember what it's called. I think I've probably got it somewhere around here as well. I've got quite a lot of Douglas Lang on the shelf that came through from the Dram team. This is the Dram team stuff. You saw the live I did recently. I'm sure most of you did, but I get these boxes through every single month, and I pay something like £30 for it. And you get like five of these, all very interesting, and it keeps my channel alive without being too honest about it, because buying 2 bottles every week, month in month out, would be unsustainable for me. So I have to go for the samples, but I figure if I'm not going to talk about a whiskey for half an hour straight, if I'm only going to give 5-minute reviews, why not? Why not? It seems to be working so far. 2 years in, nearly 2 years in, actually. August next month will be 2 years, which is awesome, I think. Eric's saying he tried it 5 times. He liked haggis more than Iron Brew. Haggis. I like a little bit of haggis. If you have a Scottish breakfast when you're up in Scotland, sometimes they'll do like a wee disc of haggis. But I don't know. Kristen Malloy saying, did you review Loch Lomond 12? Funnily enough, this just came in. I don't know why I'm trying to do it. It's not going to focus, is it? Loch Lomond 12 years. So that is coming up, but not for maybe a month or so. But if I know you're interested, I'll add it to the queue a bit more advanced than I would, because usually I just go to the shelf and just pick something that I think people will want to watch. So if you ever want me to try something and I have it, you should tell me, because if I've got it, I'll bump it up the list. So I'll put it in my to review soon-ish pile, so that you might see that sometime September, maybe. Maybe if I even add it to the rest of this queue here, I might just jump it a little bit. Why not? Ralphie ragged on it, but I think it's good. I'm not sure. Me and Ralphie's taste profile don't really align that much. I have to admit. I've got a lot of respect for the guy. He's done a lot for whiskey and YouTube and things like that. But in terms of what we like, me and him, we differ. It's just how it is. But then when I started watching the Scotch Test Dummies before I started my channel, I heavily lent on kind of Scott's tasting profile, and I used to hate peated whiskey. Something that a lot of people, they do know now, but they didn't know when I started the channel. When I started this channel, I hated peat whiskey. But someone sort of said to me, so if you're going to review whiskey, you've got to be open to try everything. So I really tried to get back into peat. And now I am. I'm in there. I'm loving it. So now I actually prefer stuff that Bart likes over what Scott likes, which is really weird. It's taken me 2 years to get to that stage. So tastes do change. People that say that tastes don't change, they do change, I think. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to witter on too much. Just to give you an update of where I am. You've seen the samples, what I'm doing now. If you've just joined it, feel free to check out the stream again. It's only going to be, well, it's 11.5 minutes long now. But I think it will be available to watch pretty soon. Jason's saying that's the brilliant thing about whiskey. It really is. It really is. My favourite thing about whiskey is that, I mean, there's people that like whiskey and people who don't like whiskey, and we're this kind of subsection of people that do like whiskey. But then within that small niche bracket, there are many, many, many different kinds of flavours that people who don't like whiskey can't tell. They just smell, oh, spirit, whiskey, don't like that. Once you break through that, you've got all these different flavour profiles, and it's this field dividers all the way through it, peat, non-peat, such and such. You know, like I was saying, I've got a review coming up from Penderyn, and they've got a very distinctive flavour profile that really does divide the field. I really like it, and a few people I know really like it, but then I know some people that really don't like it, which is a shame, but that's how things go. Aquavita's just joined. Hey, dude. I'm actually just going to sign off now because I didn't want to be on for too long. I just want to say a quick hello to everybody and let everyone know what's coming up on the channel, and of course to let me know what you want to see from me. If there's anything you ever want me to review that I might have, let me know. If I haven't got it, I haven't got it, but if I've got it, I'll bump it up the list. But yeah, thanks for joining out this little live, a little impromptu live. Might do some more of these. People have been dropping in, so I think that's pretty good. If you want to see more of these, hit the thumbs up. Why not? Got to ask for these things, and maybe I'll do a few of these every now and again. But I'm probably going to start doing some more Instagram content, definitely more Patreon content. Trying to do all of those things for Patreon because they give me that extra bit of income that's really helping support the channel at the moment. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me for this little live. Don't forget to check out my video on Thursday. Just last little minute from Eric Waite says my video. My visit to Glengone will be posted within the next 2 days. Definitely check that out. Eric's done this fantastic journey through Scotland. I'm gutted that I didn't get to meet him when he was over here, but our calendars didn't really match up. But yeah, everyone go and check out Eric. Obviously, check out Jason Whiskey Wise, Aquavitae, all those things. You know all these people. But yeah, I'll see you all soon, everybody.